like, rather than worrying about how popular the song is going to get, again, I'm not the biggest Periphery fan, but Mark Holcomb usually puts some pretty good stuff in his interviews. And one thing he was saying, he goes, at the beginning, they didn't worry about making money. They just worried about making really good songs, right, and playing the music they wanted to hear. And that's the first thing. You gotta love what you do, you know, whatever. So when I write songs, and I do have some songs. Somebody asked about, is there any samples of this BR 1200 on my channel? There is. There's not great examples, but the song. There's some songs there. I got a SoundCloud like everybody else that absolutely nobody looks at, but that is what it is. But the songs that are going to be coming out, hopefully throughout the next couple of weeks on, like until I get my drum kit, like I'm really held back a lot by the electronic drums, as I just can't program them to do the really, like, I want to do stuff like this. Stuff like that, right? Different time signatures, different, like. Can't do that with the to program that. It's better just to learn the drums and play it. Like when I bring that stuff out, you're gonna be like, that's crazy. That's crazy what he's doing. It's not that it's hard. It's just it's gonna be, wow. Like, how do you follow this? I remember when I was growing up, a lot of people didn't like Rush because it was too technical for their brains to get it, because it wasn't, it wasn't 3-chord rock, right? So it sounds weird. Wait, I gotta go. What was it, one? This would be standard tuning. That is very hard. Anyway. That's pretty technical, right? Spirit Radio, but the song itself is not really that hard. But some of the Rush stuff was just too technical. Dream Theater was just too technical for some people to get into. In fact, most modern metal is way too technical for the average person to get into. But once you get into it, then it's hard to listen to stuff that's, I love my AC/DC, but yeah. Sounds great. Love it. But it does that the whole song, right? It's not going. Like I say, Angus Young isn't doing that, right? But that's what makes AC/DC, right? Is the 3-chord rock, and people can easily get into that because it's straightforward, it's on the beat, But getting something that's a little bit more obscure and eccentric, I guess you could say, is a daunting task to think about when you're trying to write it, right? Unless you understand cadences and intervals. Yes, melodic minor, harmonic minor, Hungarian minor, Phrygian, Phrygian dominant, all that. Yeah, that's the metal stuff, right? But you don't even have to know that. All you need to know is your intervals. And like all these intervals that you get, and see if we can do it. That's a stretch. That's a stretch. Yeah, so yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, what was I doing it? Whatever. Anyway, yeah. So writing stuff on the spot, you could just let things flow. When you're not thinking about the structure of it, and then you could throw that on top of whatever lyrics you want. Live with the song for a little bit, and then see what you're fancying, how many changes you're going to do. Maybe record the idea down, just to get it down, and don't release it until you get it down really well. Like for example, with the 7 string, I did the version called Atlas with the 12 string, just the 12 string and me singing, and it's on this channel. You can find it. Um, but I wanted to make a heavy metal version of it, and yeah, I'll grab the 7 string just to give you an idea. It's a really cool song. Now, if I were just to play it in chord form, now mind you, on the 7 string, I'm dropping it down, so it'd be like. I know what you're saying. You're probably saying, hey, didn't this guy say this was cool? Yeah, it was. Yeah, it is cool. Now, for the 7 string, I'm same song. Just dropping it down. I played this live on the 12 string. Right? So, it sounds really cool, and there's lyrics on that too. Just to give you an idea of what it sounded like live on the 12 string. Don't know how bad my 12 string's going to be. Lock my guitar against everything. Is it in tune? Oh, it's not really in tune, but okay, the guitar's a little out of tune, but it's been considering the weather. So the reason why I showed you that song is that was originally recorded just on the 12 string. I used my SM57 on the acoustic, and I used the SM58 for the vocals. And I would like to make a 7 string metal version of that song. So that's how simple the song started. Now, obviously, on the 7 string, it's going to be that much bigger, right? There's going to be drums. There's going to be. I've never played it on the bass. I'll play it in the lower, tuning it on the bass. Oh, that's cool. Oh. So picture that behind the 7 string guitar. This could be pretty cool.